TikTok can actually ban you if you've gotten videos put under review multiple times, even if you were doing nothing wrong.
Let's just dive in and get straight in. Let's just dive straight into it. Have you noticed any difference between the way longer and shorter videos perform on TikTok?
I don't really notice much of a difference. If it's like a storytelling or it's a like a vlog of some sort, longer is always better. People hate getting cut off or not having enough time to like finish your sentence. But I don't think one performs better over the other. I think they both perform really well.
Okay, so you haven't actually noticed if you're doing a longer video, things drop off there?
No.
So on other social media platforms, often when you release a new bit of content onto it, you kind of promote it on other platforms as well. What's your promotion strategy for when a new piece of content comes out?
Yeah, I mean, not every video I promote on my Instagram. If it's a video that I really like and I was really passionate about and I was really happy the way it came out, I'll promote it on my Instagram. But typically, I just kind of let it go and do its thing on the For You page and do its thing with my followers. But I'd say for somebody starting out, cross-promoting it on any other channels that you have even the smallest bit of following on is going to help, jumpstart your TikTok career.
So when you cross-promote on TikTok, you can get a watermarked video that, say, for example, goes over to Instagram. Are you better off using that as a way of cross-promoting, or do you just want to upload that video or a trailer or something and try and drive people over? Like, what's the best way to cross-promote?
So, in my opinion, I like only posting like a screenshot or like a small clip of my TikTok on my Instagram story and be like, you won't believe what happened, ... or something suspenseful, or, to get people to like go to my TikTok. But other people just promote the actual, just the same exact video, just like repost it on their Instagram stories or YouTube stories or YouTube videos or whatever you want to promote it on. They promote the whole thing with the watermark. There is ways that you can promote it without the watermark. You can download it through this app to not have the watermark, but I think ultimately it's just relative to the creator if you like the watermark or don't like it.
So, if you're cross-promoting, is there any benefit of removing the watermark?
I don't think that there's any benefit. I don't think I've really seen any benefit. Maybe some creators have, but as far as my opinion goes, I don't really see much of a difference.
TikTok is shot in portrait. You can put portrait videos on Instagram stories, IGTV. Do you think you should be putting TikTok content on Instagram in the hope that it will grow your Instagram following and your TikTok following? I
think why not? I think promoting on all forms that you can is great. I wouldn't count on promoting everything on your Instagram to try and get TikTok famous, because there's a lot more like crazy user base on TikTok that, has the ability to make yourself go viral. But I mean, cross promotion is really good.
I was kind of thinking about, if you're lazy and you're like, well, I want to grow 2 platforms. So instead of actually driving people back to TikTok, I make one video for both platforms. Is that a viable solution, do you think? I
don't really think it's a viable solution. I say if you want to be a real creator, don't be lazy about it and just make multiple videos in different forms, because maybe people will go and try and watch the Instagram version after they watched your short 15-second TikTok version. They want to see the longer version on Instagram or something like that.
So all the effort I've put into formatting my videos for TikTok so that they work on IGTV is effort wasted then, from what you're saying?
Yeah, probably.
I should stop being so lazy. I thought I'd try and do it, but you're right. It never is the case, is it? You're always supposed to stick to the one platform and put the content there.
Yeah.
So is there any particular platform you think works best for cross-promoting your TikTok?
For me, Instagram is the best one. I usually promote it on my Instagram story so people can see it live and really fast. I'm sure you could promote it on your YouTube or make a compilation or something like that. But for me as a creator, Instagram's worked best for me.
That's really helpful on regards to promotion. Is there anything else that you would advise people to do when it comes to promoting their TikToks? Or do you think the platform's kind of sturdy enough to give you reach?
The platform's really sturdy, just rely on that For You page and hope for the best. Hope you get a good amount of exposure on there. And yeah.
You tend to find that as Instagram accounts grow, they get way less traffic from hashtags. Is that something that you've experienced yourself, or is TikTok all about hashtags?
Some creators say, hashtags all the way. Some creators say, no need to use those hashtags, they don't do anything. But I'm going to kind of give you both perspectives here. a couple months back, or like, 18 months ago, around that time when I first started TikTok, you needed hashtags. You needed them. Hashtags were mandatory for you to even get on that For You page. They needed to tag what your video is about, or tag, the For You page, or something like that. Now, since TikTok's evolved a little bit more, I don't see as much of results from using hashtags. I see the same amount of engagement, same amount of results not using my hashtags and just leaving just the regular comment or caption on my video. But for somebody first starting out, I think it's going to be really beneficial to tag like the things that your video is about, because not many people know this, but the search function on TikTok is not the greatest. So let's say I was a brand and I was searching for beauty influencers, creators on TikTok. I would go and type in hashtag beauty on TikTok, and then I would scroll through all the people that, did something with hashtag beauty. And I think people can find you that way. But once you're already big enough and you have, your follower base, I think that's when hashtags kind of stop working. But it's all an experimental thing. You got to see what works for you and be patient with it and just play around.
So you definitely don't want to be ignoring them at the start, but you're not going to lose any sleep if you forget to hashtag your video when you get to your size.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay. So when you've gone through all this effort and you've built the perfect video and you've put it out and you've got your hashtags in there, or not, as the case may be, have you ever had any issues with the platform where they've reviewed or banned your content?
I have. I really have. And it's hard to say why they get taken down. I never violate any of the community guidelines. Make sure you know them. You don't want to do anything that's going to make TikTok mad, because they have the power to, turn off your exposure or, turn it up. So just make sure that you follow everything that they're doing. Let's say in the case that your video does get taken down, save it. Either save it with the watermark or without it, whatever you choose. Without it, you'd have to screen record it, but you get the point. And repost it with a different cover photo, because you can select the cover photo before posting it and see if it gets taken down a second time. Typically, if it gets taken down a second time, I wouldn't try a third time. But it is really hard to say why your videos get taken down or put under review. Just to let you all know, if this ever happens to you, the odds of it getting put back up are slim to none. So if it's under review, I'd say, write that video off and just do a different one, because it's very hard to get in touch with somebody at TikTok unless you have a TikTok community manager that's reached out to you. But you don't get one of those until you've hit a certain amount of following as a creator on TikTok.
So it's a bit of a mystery then, sounds like.
It is a mystery.
You mentioned the guidelines, the community guidelines. Now, no one in the history of signing up to social media apps has ever read the guidelines properly. And they probably only started doing it when they got a bigger following and, legal things mattered more. Are there any things from the guidelines that might stick out and surprise someone as to what they shouldn't be doing?
I mean, none of them are really surprising. Like, it's the typical stuff, like no nudity, like minimum profanity,
Minimum or none? Like, how do they kind of judge that?
Well, I mean, some of the most famous songs on TikTok have profanity in them, so like they just don't want anything derogatory in your TikTok videos. So like if you're using racial slurs or something like that, then your video can get taken down, and that's against community guidelines. They're also against bullying and, a lot of the basic stuff, like just don't be a jerk, but sometimes the algorithm picks it up the wrong way and it puts your video under review. And from that point on, you're kind of screwed on that video. Just make a new one or repost it like a little different. And
will it be video specific, or is there kind of like a 3 strikes and you're out sort of rule?
Well, I don't really know the answer to that, because like I've reposted the exact same video with a different cover page after it got taken down and put under review, and it got put up and got its regular engagement because I was doing nothing wrong in the first place. But other times I've reposted the same video a little bit different caption, a little bit different cover page, and it got taken down a second time, even though I was also doing nothing wrong. So it's really just playing around with it and see what takes and what doesn't.
So it kind of sounds like don't do anything on TikTok you might not do in front of your mum.
Right, exactly. Just don't be a jerk.
So can TikTok actually ban you?
TikTok can actually ban you if you've gotten videos put under review multiple times, even if you were doing nothing wrong. Like if you had like 5 or 6 or some number of videos that TikTok has and its vault of information gets put under review, they will actually like shadow ban you from posting on your account for a number of days. Even if you were innocent, but if your videos just get taken down, it's just an algorithmic thing, you'll just get banned. So really just emphasis on try to do things right. Try not to get your videos put under review. Obviously sometimes it's an accident. You don't really know what happens, but just be careful.
So are all bans equal?
All bans aren't equal. So the first ban is like I think it's a 7 or 8 day ban. You just get banned from posting. The next ban is a 30-day ban. Which would not be great for growing your following. And then after that, by the time you get banned a third time, I mean, you're probably doing something wrong, but that's a 52-week ban, which is right at a year. And then after that, you're done for and your account gets shut down. So just be careful. Don't get banned.
Kind of like the iPhone when you get too drunk at a party and you wake up the next day and your mates have locked you out for 24 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's good advice. Well, thank you very much, Shelby, for chatting to us for this module. And Shelby will be joining us in the next module, which is incredibly important, and it's all about getting on the For You page.